Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel Data Nest with Angie. In today's class, we'll be learning data cleaning and we'll be using functions, the basic Excel functions to clean up data. Before diving into data cleaning proper, I'd like to explain what functions are again and also what data cleaning is. Functions, like I earlier said, from the onset of Data Less with Angie, they are predefined formulas that help you to quickly perform calculations or data tasks. It involves formulas for sum, for if, for average, for count, counter, just like what we've previously done, right? So those are functions. Now to clean a data, you need these functions. Okay, so we have several functions. It goes beyond the plus, the addition function, multiplication function. It goes beyond that. We have several functions in Excel. We have value function, we have clean function, we have trim function, we have substitution function, we have text to column function. So it goes beyond that. Okay, we have different functions. Okay, we have the math functions where we have the sum function, average function, round, mean, and maximum function. And we also have text function in Excel. This function includes trim function, left function, right function, concatenate, text join, substitute function, upper lower function, proper function. It goes on and on. And we have our logical functions. If you can remember the if functions I touched, I talked about the if, the nested ifs and the likes. That this function particularly falls under logical function. And we also have lookup functions such as VLOOKUP. So I'm going to be starting with data cleaning for today. So in our next classes, we'll be looking at the other functions, the VLOOKUP, the XLOOKUP, and the index match and the likes. All right. So for today's class, which is on data cleaning, we are going to be cleaning this file, this data set you can see on your screen right here. This is a messy data, so you want to clean this data, you want to turn it into a proper data. That is what data cleaning is all about. It is you editing your data to make it ready for analysis. So bulk of the time, the work of a data analysis, or the work of a data analyst rather, is to clean up messy data. So this right here is a messy data. Okay, so we want to clean this particular data set you can see on your screen now. You want to change whatever you're seeing that is messy to a clean text. All right, so what you use your clean function. Okay, clean function helps you remove non-printable text character from a data. So this little box like shape you can see here is what we call a non-printable text. Okay, it's an error, so you want to undo this error is what we are about to do. Is what we call data cleaning. Data cleaning in Excel takes only one argument. Okay, so let's start with this. First of all, you enter your equal to sign, you type your clean. Excel is going to display a clean for you, so you double click, tap, you open brackets. What text do you want to clean? You want to clean this paragraph, right? Under column what? B row what? Row 13. So instead of you trying to look out for what column it is in and what row it is in, you can just tap. Okay, that's the quickest way to enter the problem you want to solve. All right, so just tap on that cell, then you close bracket and you click on enter. So you can see that it has removed the non-printable text for you. Okay, there's no more non-printable text here. It has cleaned it. So we want to clean for this parrot. All right, equals to clean, double click, tap. What text do you want to clean? Parrot. You enter the cell, then close bracket, enter. You see Excel has cleaned it for you. Clean function only works with one text. I'm going to explain this now. So let's clean for the third one, equals to clean, tap, double click, right? So this thing you can see on your screen, this clean open bracket, text, close bracket, it means that this clean function only takes one argument, which is a text. Okay, so Excel is letting you know that this clean function can only clean one argument that is in a text format. Okay, so these are all text. So what clean can do is to clean or is to edit just a text for you. Alright, it cannot clean a number for you, it can only clean a text for you. So that's why Excel is displaying on your screen that clean is open bracket, text close bracket. It can only clean a text for you. Alright, so you enter what cell you want to clean. You tap on it, close bracket, you click on enter. The reason why I'm doing this individually is because I want us to really understand it, right? So if you know what you're doing, you've entered the right answer in your cell, you can just drag all the way down. Okay, so you don't have to be entering calculations individually. Alright, you see this little box on your screen and you see your plus cursor, right? You just drag down. Okay, to clean the every other cells for you, so you don't have to be entering individually, you know, in the cells to clean up your data. So let's clean this. They said find the total of these values. Okay, so we want to remove this non-printable text to make our data right. But first of all, I'd like us to enter the formula for total. Okay, before we start cleaning. So equals to sum. Okay, what do you want to clean? We want to clean. What do you want to sum? We want to sum this to get total, right? So you drag all the way to the last cell you want to sum. Close brackets, enter. So it's showing you 0 because we've not entered any value here. So let's clean this particular value. Equals to clean. Tap. What do you want to clean? This text. Close bracket, enter. You want to clean the second one. Equals to clean. Tap. What do you want to clean? This value here. Close bracket, enter. Now drag all the way down. Okay, to get the cleaned value to appear in the other cells. Okay, now the reason why this is showing 0 is because these values are not in a value format, they're in a text format. And the other way for you to know what when a value is in a value format is that the value is going to appear on the right side of your screen. If a value appears on the right side of your screen, it's in a value format. Okay. But if it appears on the left side of your screen, it's in a text format. So we want to now convert this value, this particular number to a value format. What do we do? I'm going to show us that now. Okay. So come up to where you can see your fx equals to clean, where you can see your formula. On that formula bar, right? On your formula bar on top of your screen, where you can see your equals to clean, open bracket, B40, close bracket. You just, right after your equals to, you're going to enter a formula that is called a value formula. Okay, that's called nesting in Excel. When you want to enter another formula after a formula, is called nesting. So basically, a value function, what it does for you is to convert value. Okay, so we want to make this particular number to be in a value format. We're going to use a value function. All right. So just immediately after your equals to, you enter value, you type your value, you double click on the value Excel is displaying for you, and then after your close bracket of that B40, enter another close bracket because you entered another function, right? So you have to close that function that you have entered. So here you go, this is a value format now. So let's do for the next one so we'll get it clearly, or we'll get it clearer. Value equal, just immediately after your equals to sign, enter your value, double click, and then close brackets, enter. You can see that it's already summing for you. Okay, so let's do for the third one. Immediately after your equals to sign, enter value, tap, close brackets, enter. Okay, so without wasting much time, just drag. So the total of this value is this. All right, it's 828,641. So you drag to autofill, okay, instead of entering individually, formulas. So that's it about clean function in Excel. So you want to clean a data set, you want to clean a text data set. What do you use? You use a clean function. Okay, and you want to turn a text function to a value function. You use, first of all, you clean the data set first, right? As in a number format. You clean the data set. Then you add your value function to it. That's called nesting in Excel. After adding your value function, then you close your bracket and you hit enter. It's going to convert your text value for you into a value, a number value for you. So let's move on to train function. I'm going to zoom so we can get a clearer view of what we're going to be working on. Okay, now a train function removes extra spaces in a text. So let's take a look at this Charles. This Charles is kind of messy. Why? Because there's a space before the Charles. And also this John Doe is kind of messy. Why? Because there's a space before John. Okay. And also James Harry Smith has, too much space between Henry Smith, right? And also Jane Maxwell has too much space, or Maxwell Bright does not have a space in it. I think he has too much space. This Jane Maxwell has too much space. And also this Jude Phillips has too much space. Particularly two spaces in it. So we want to clean up the data set to make it look neater. We want to clean it up to make it look more presentable. What do? We use a chain function to remove spaces, okay, in a text. So equals to first, then trim, you double click. What else do you want to clean? Charts. This cell C7, then close bracket, click enter. You can see that it has removed the space for you. So let's do the next one. Equals to trim, double click, tap. What do you want to clean? This cell, then do tap the cell, close bracket, hit enter. You can see it has cleaned up, it has moved that space for you, that extra space. Then what you want to clean? Equals to trim, enter the function first, double click, tap, trim. What do you want to clean? C9, close bracket, hit enter. Equals to trim, tap, J Maxwell Bright, close bracket, hit enter. Equals to clean, trim. Please trim, not clean. Oh, this cell, close brackets, enter. That's what you want to clean, right? That's what you want to trim, rather. So that's your answer. Here you go. So let's move to the next one. That's all about trimming. Trimming is actually easy. Okay. Then let's go to value function. Okay, your manager has given you a table of raw data to perform analysis on. The data has been pulled from multiple sources and needs to be standardized prior. Okay, so you have this. You want you to clean up this data set. Remember what I said about when you have numbers in a text format and in value format. So this already is in a text format because it is on the left side of the screen. So you want to convert this text to a value now. Okay, so equals to let's go for the total first. Okay, so we don't have to now come back to total and then write out our formula. Let's do our total first. Okay, we already have our total done already, but I'm going to do it again. So equals to sum. What do you want to sum up? This first cell to this last cell, right? So hit and drag down, close brackets, hit enter. This one also equals to sum, double click. You want to sum up this all of these cells, close brackets, enter. Equals to also equals to sum. You want to sum up all of these cells, close bracket, enter. So now let's come and convert this cell into this particular text number into a value number, right? So equals to what? Equals to value, open bracket, this, enter. All right, there's only for you to clean this, because why? You only clean a text, remember, you only clean a text, and this is a number that's in text format, so you can only convert this number to a value format, right? That's what we are doing. So equals to value, tap, you want to convert this text number into a value number so that you can sum. Equals to value, you're using value what? Value function. You want to clean this, enter. So let us drag, okay? So the total of the value is 38. You can see now that because this is not in a value format, it's giving us dash. If it was to be in a value format, we will not be having dash, we have the total of numbers. Alright? So this is because this is in a text. This is a text number. So another way to convert a text number into a value number is you can use text to column. Okay, but first of all, what you do is you first of all, if you want to use text to column way to solve this analysis, is to first of all highlight the table you want to change. Okay, after highlighting the table you want to change this 2 3 5 3 10 5 10. You highlight it, and then you go to your ribbon tab. This is your ribbon tab where you have file, home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, automate, help. These are your ribbon tabs. Okay, then you go to home. Let's see if you can see our text to column. I think it's on data tab. Yes, it's on the data tab. So you can see text to column just by your right side of your screen. Text to column before your flash fill, remove duplicates. Okay, when you have if you can see your filter, then look immediately after your filter, you see your text to column. Then you click on the text to column. Alright, so it is asking you, it's telling you that the wizard has determined that your data is delimited. If this is correct, choose next or choose the data type that best describes your data. Okay, so we are going to choose next because we don't have any delimiter here. Delimiter means commas, apostrophe and the rest. So we don't have any commas here or apostrophe, so we are going to choose next. Now it says this screen lets you set the delimiters your data contains. Our data does not contain any delimiter, it does not have any comma, does not have any brackets, close bracket, does not have any hyphen or any symbol at all. So we are also going to click next. Alright, now it's saying this screen lets you select each column and set the data format. So we have our destination. Our destination is B3. Okay, we have $B $13. This dollar is our lock symbol, remember? Now we want our destination to be this text to column. Alright, so we don't want it to be here. We don't want to change it here. We want to change this text, this number text to this column. So we are going to wipe this out. Wipe it out and drag where we want it to appear. We want it to appear here, right? So we drag down. It has changed to F, 13 to F19. Now on your screen, if you're having this your wizard table would appear on your screen and it is covering where you want to enter your answer. You want to adjust it so that you can drag your columns drag your cells where you want to enter your answer, what do? You can minimize this wizard table or this wizard box. How do you minimize it? This arrow just after your destination. Click on the arrow sign that you're seeing. It's going to adjust your wizard box for you so that you can, drag your cells that you want to enter your answer, your text to column answer. So that is it. Then you want to expand it back, click on that same arrow and you hit finish. So now we have converted this number text into a number value using text to columns. Alright, so that's it about converting number text to number values using text to column and also using value function. So we went over to substitute function. So we want to use substitute function to clean up this data set to make it clean for analysis. Alright, so the question here is use the substitute function to present a clean data on the empty columns to the right. These empty columns we have here. So we want to clean up James Smith. We have a symbol between James and Smith. We want to clean that, we want to take it out. And have also a text T that's not proper in this particular cell. So we want to take it out. So we use a substitute function. Basically, what a substitute function does is that it is used or why we use substitute function is to replace occurrences of a specific text within a string with another text. Okay, so we want to replace this text here, this symbol slash and T. We want to replace it with a space. Alright, to clean up this particular cell. So we remove or we replace every wrong occurrences of the text. So now let's go on. Let's proceed. Equals to always enter equals to sign the function you want to use. Substitute, tap. So what do you want? It's showing you, except that it is displaying on your screen how to go about it. It's showing you text, old text, new text, instance num, and close brackets. Alright, just write under your function that you have typed. You see text, old text, new text. So now what's the old text you want to clean? This James Smith. You hit on it on the cell. You enter your comma. You can see comma right after your text, right? So it's asking you for the old text. What old text do you want to clean? We want to clean this /T. The proper way to spell James Smith is JMES, right? Then space, then SMITH, right? For James Smith. So we want to take out this /T, which is the old text. So enter your quotation mark, your double quotation mark first. Okay, to signify or to let Excel know that this is a text that you want to clean. Okay, you enter your double quotation mark words first. Then what old text you want to clean? /T. Enter your double quotation mark to close it to signify to yourself that is a text. This is the text that you want to change. Alright, so comma, what new text do you want to replace that old text with? You enter your double quotation mark again. Okay, and you hit your space key. Alright, you want to replace this /T with a space, right? And then you close it with your double quotation mark again, and then you close bracket and you hit enter. So that's what for. Okay, now let's do for the second one, which is Jane. There's a symbol here. Okay, a little symbol here. So let's do this. Equals to substitute, tap. What text? This particular C6 is what you want to clean, comma, you enter your double quotation mark. The double quotation mark signifies or it tells your Excel that is a text. This is a text that you want to clean. Oh, this is a text you want to replace. Okay, so that you're using your double quotation mark. Alright, so you enter your double quotation mark. What do you want to? What's the old text you want to replace? This little dash before Jane. So it's on your left part of your keyboard, right before one. number one, where you have number one, number two to number to zero, right? There's a symbol there. So that way you have this particular symbol. So you close it with your double quotation mark, comma. What do you want to replace that symbol with? You enter your double quotation mark again, and you hit okay, you don't want to replace it with anything. You don't want to put any space before J. Okay, so you enter your double quotation mark again, and then you close bracket and you hit enter. Now your J is written properly for you. So let's do for this one, Jude x slash x0. So equals to substitute, tap what text you want to claim this text, comma, double quotation mark, what is the old text you want to clean, slash x 0, double quotation mark to close it, comma, double quotation mark, what text you want to make it to be the new text, space. You hit your space key, double quotation mark to close it, then close brackets, then hit enter. Okay, so that's it about Jude Phillips, but I think there's an extra space between Phillips, so let's not put any space there because this slash x0 already has space. So let's take out that space we added, then click enter. So that's it for Jude Phillips. So let's do for the date. Okay, so let's do for Jane, equal to what substitutes function, what text you want to clean, this D was D6, comma, open double quotation. What do you want to clean? What do you want to change? Your dash. You want to change this space towards dash. So you hit your space once, right? You click on your double quotation, you close brackets, open your double quotation again. What do you want to replace that dash with, or that space with dash? You hit on your dash, close brackets. Okay, sorry, we didn't close our double quotation, that's why there's an error message. Close your double quotation, hit enter. So let's do for the last one, equals to substitute. What cell do you want to clean? This one, comma, open your double quotation. What do you want to clean? Now we have 09-07. There's O between 7. Okay, so we want to clean that O. That's our O text. So you enter your O, close it with your double quotation, comma again, and then what do you want to replace the O with? You want to replace it with 0, right? So you enter your double quotation, enter your 0, close it with your double quotation, and then close your bracket, and then hit enter. So that's it. So we have the data below contains data related to employees in an organization. Calculate the average age of all employees just before you started solving the problem. It was also brought to your attention that 2017 was mistakenly entered into the data instead of 2019. Okay, now we have 25, 26, 27. They are all in word text format. We want to enter this as a value in a value format. We want to clean it up. So what are we going to do? Remember what I talked about trimming and what I talked about substituting. Okay. Now this let me zoom. This 26 has space in it. We want to remove this space. Okay, let's use substitutes. Equals to substitute, tap. What text? This one, you click on it, open comma, open quotation mark. What do you want to clean? The space. Press on your space key. Close double quotation mark. What do you want to place it with? Nothing. So just enter your double quotation mark, open it, and then close it with your double quotation mark. Close brackets, enter. So this is it. So this is already right. This is right. This is right. This is right. We want to clean for this one. Equals to 3 to right. Substitutes. Tap. Alt text, comma, double quotation mark, double dashes. It has double spaces. It has double spaces. Tap. Close the double quotation mark. Double quotation mark. Double quotation mark. Close brackets. Enter. This is right. This is right. This is not right. This 3 column 7. No, not right. 7. So equals to substitute. Tap. This alt text, double quotation, semicolon, double quotation, comma, double quotation, double quotation. You don't want to add any space. Close bracket, enter. Okay. Let us type out the 25. Let's see if it works. Nope, not gonna work like that. Equals to, let me do this. Let's change it to value. Okay, this 2.5 is not right. Why? Because there is a space between the 2.5. So let's use substitution method. Equals to substitute. Tap. What text? This one, comma, double quotation, space. Use your space key. Close the double quotation, comma, double quotation again. Double quotation. You don't add any space. Close bracket. Enter. Right. So let's drag. Let's see. This is still showing our semicolon. Let's go and add semicolon here. Okay, now we want to convert this text to value. Alright, equals to, or let's do it here. Alright, let's come back here. Let's do it on a different column. Equals to value. Tap. For value, this, you want to change it to value format, close brackets, enter. Then drag. This is it. You have cleaned up this data set. So you want to do the total of this. Let's type total. Total is equals to sum. Drag all the way down. Close brackets, enter. So this is the total of ages. Alright. So that's it about this practice exercise. That's it about substitution in Excel. That's about data cleaning and using trim function, and also using the value function. So if you've come this far in my data net with Angie, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscription button. I'll really love if you follow my LinkedIn as well for other updates. I would like if you also share the link to your friends, to your families who you think should upskill, who you think they need a new skill to boost their career. Alright, this is a totally free channel where you can learn. Alright, so please subscribe, like, and share.